This episode of the Haunting You podcast is brought to you by VFX. Scare, entertain, and promote with VFX products. Learn more at vfxcreates.com.
Coming to you live from the Chamber of Haunters Studios. This is Haunting You. I am your host, Leslie Reed.
And I'm Keoni Hutton. Welcome, everyone, back to the Haunting You podcast. Oh, my God, I'm freaking out, Les. So it is September 17th.
But we have the ghost cards are printed.
The ghost cards are printed. Holy crap.
With a fun
It is September 17th. And we're recording this. We open September 26th. So 9 days. We are 9 days away, and I have not set up anything at this point. It's going to be a very busy weekend getting everything ready to open the grounds next Friday. 9 days. 9 days. Hi, puppies.
Puppies, I tell you. Puppies.
But less stuff is starting to show up, and I'm so freaking excited about it. I'm going to show it here as well, even though I've already texted you pictures, because obviously the listeners are not on our group chat. But we have flyers.
Yes.
And I already started hanging them as well. So Panera has one and Wawa has one. And I tried to drop one off at our local library. They didn't like my posters.
Aww.
Because they have to have contact information somewhere on here besides a QR code. And I had only a QR code. So second run, the library will get one. And then, yes, our hide and shriek cards are printed. We have our new ghosts on there with the new secret code. And if you figure out what the secret code is, you get to draw a prize from the treasure chest. And oh my God, Les, the stuff that you found on Amazon showed up. And these freaking ornaments are just so damn adorable.
Oh my God, they're amazing. They're so much better than I thought they were going to be.
They're same. They are so much better than I thought they were going to be. They are, just little wood ornaments, but so beautifully. I don't know if these are painted or if there's.
And they're probably printed in laser.
I think you're right. I think it's printed in laser cut, but just brilliant imagery. And
there's no way in hell that they're hand painted. Not
definitely
for the
not.
prices that I was finding that.
Yeah, but they are absolutely freaking adorable, and I love them.
Step on things. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the dog.
Sorry.
Last thing I got that I'm incredibly excited about. I got this.
Ooh.
I'd be very surprised if you knew what it is.
Make it go closer. Besides being a box with an M on it.
Got some controls on the top.
Is audio controller or a light controller?
It's not a controller. This.
Oh no, it's a speaker.
Is a speaker. This is not just any speaker. This is the VFX Minion FX system, which is a way of giving sound effects to an actor super easy. So,
hi.
This thing is super cool. It's very loud. It has a harness that I can wear on my chest so that the box just sits on my chest.
Uh-huh.
And then it came with a...
Hi. Oh my goodness. Hello.
There it is.
I'm sorry.
You always are. So, came with a remote. Listen to this thing. And I can put whatever sound effects I want on this and control it all with this 2, 4, 6 button remote.
We'll try to get audio of these two growling at each other.
That would be awesome.
Because they sound freaking possessed.
They probably are possessed. I got some elk. I got some elk bugles.
The high pitch.
Where
you're like, wait, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna mix it, make some changes to it, but that's gonna be the basis of my Wendigo sound. And we'll see what I'm so excited.
Apparently I am not PG-13 today at all.
I'm okay with it. When are we ever?
Well, I mean, I do try to not.
And I appreciate the efforts.
Give you the extra bleeps to have to deal with.
I do appreciate those efforts. But it happens. I get it.
Yeah, it's gonna. I think it's gonna happen a handful of times today.
So stuff is starting to come together, and
Excellent.
I'm super excited about it. Are stuff starting to come together on your end?
Well, let's see here. You have the cards, so I
do have the cards.
Hint.
Yep.
I figured out how to get my tracing to work.
You did, and you sent me a phenomenal Wendigo shape that I will put onto one of my projectors, project it onto a piece of plywood, and make like a 7-foot tall version of it that I can then cut out and then make a shadow out of, which I'm very excited about.
So that was fun. And actually,
are you going to make it out here is the $1 million question. Have you even looked at tickets?
We've looked at tickets. The other part of the equation is people to watch the Four Fuzzies.
The Four Fuzzies are key.
The Four Fuzzies are almost more expensive to have someone watch than for us to fly out there.
Yeah.
So
I know the feeling.
I don't know yet, but we will get you an answer.
Out of curiosity, what do you use for your fuzzy?
For the dogs, they go back to the breeder. She does boarding, and that's, I don't know, she might give us a discount since we're doing 2 of them, but it's basically like $35 a day per dog.
Yeah.
And then for the cats, we go through Rover.
That's what we use as well.
And we've got a lady who comes in twice a day to feed them and play with them. But I'm not sure what her rates are right now. So, but yeah, it's basically one of those like...
Got to get everything to line up.
Yeah.
I know it. I'm going to try reaching out to some of the folks who haunted with us last time and see if they have any interest. The ones who are actually here in the area, we'll see if they have interest.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. So, yeah.
But stuff is starting to come together.
I had fun figuring out the light box.
Yeah, it looks like you did.
Like, that worked out a lot better than I was honestly expecting it to.
But
it worked out really, really well. And it wasn't completely hazardous. Well, wasn't completely hazardous.
Reasonably hazardous.
I was using a pane of glass that I swiped from a picture frame that had sharp edges.
It's probably better than the pane of glass that I have over here underneath the light because it got shattered in our move and I haven't dealt with it yet.
Ah, yes.
So it's just shards of glass over on the floor over there.
Yeah, but mine is not shards of glass. Mine was actually just like a legitimate from a picture frame. But
yeah, I get it. So our preparations are coming along. We are in good place, despite the fact that we are opening in 9 days, and I haven't got anything set up yet. We're on track-ish. Close enough. It's going to be a busy weekend, but close enough.
Normal places where everybody else is because that's just how it works.
Accurate. But that's not what I want to talk about tonight. Tonight, I want to talk about how other people are getting ready for the season. And I am very excited to say that we have a couple of special guests on the podcast tonight to discuss their preparations for the haunt season. So a while ago, someone reached out to me via Instagram, probably. I think it was Instagram. He's nodding vigorously, so I'm going to go with Instagram. He slipped into my DMs, is really what happened, asking questions about his preparations for Halloween. He's getting ready to open a brand new attraction, had some questions that he hoped that we could answer. I hope that we answered. Okay, close enough. He says close enough. But they are getting ready to open a brand new attraction in Gloucester, Ohio called Athens Scream Park. So we have the co-owners here tonight of Athens Scream Park, Mr. Breck, Avenmarch, and Eli Weiss, here to talk about all the preparations they're making for getting Athens Scream Park ready to go. So Breck, Eli, welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
Thank you so very much.
We are so excited to have you here. So before we get into any of this, start first, introduce yourselves one at a time, please. Just give us a little bit about your background, how you got involved in the haunted attraction industry, why do you stay, that kind of thing. Kind of set the scene for us.
Oh God, it's me first. Okay.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
Go reverse alphabetical if you'd prefer.
No, I'm volunteering him.
No. I brought Eli into this. That's what I'll say.
That's part of it too.
That's a little bit of his.
In that case, you definitely have to go first.
Yes, sadly. So if we go back in many, many decades, trick-or-treating and going around, and I saw a really cool haunted house that somebody was building in their garage. And I went through it, and I was terrified.
How
But I
old
was
were you?
I was like 6 years old.
Yep.
6 years old.
'Kay.
And I think I remember I was dressed up as Dracula with like the full widow's peak, like, grease
Hell yeah.
paint,
Hell yeah.
full on like
Bleh.
bleh, with the plastic teeth in that were way
Yes.
too big or too small for your teeth
Yeah.
in the
And
weirdest
regardless,
places.
and they still felt so weird.
After chewing, anyway, I'm a tangent whore, so we're not doing that.
I get it.
Okay.
Practice
So-
abstinence.
Hey, I'm gonna try, Eli. I'll try. Okay. So I told my grandmother that I was really excited for Halloween, and she started helping me decorate. And so we had, I bought skeletons. I learned how to corpse with a heat gun at 10 years old. And I built up this time over time. I started having Halloween parties. It was like the thing everybody went to. And I really enjoyed that. And once I got into high school age, I was like, okay, I'll still have the Halloween parties, but I'm not going to go full out. There were kids that went by our house and was like, oh my gosh, what happened? Did they move? And so at that point, the first time that happened, I immediately started putting shit out. I was like, nope, we're not doing that. I'm not. So I had this inflatable hearse. Anyway, that was the only thing I put out in some witches. So
Sure.
we did it. We made the magic happen. I was watching Alan Hops a lot
On YouTube,
to help me.
I assume.
Yes, of course, on Stiltby Studios.
Yeah.
I give everything to Alan because he taught me so much, and all for free.
Mm-hmm.
And there in college, our fraternities, Phi Mu Alpha and Theta Alpha Phi, put on a fairy tale haunted house. And I took it on to help build the sets and the costumes, and Eli was involved as well. And so he kind of got the bug.
Is that where you met?
Because
In college?
yeah,
Yes.
this was it my second semester freshman year or
Yes, it was 2019, I believe.
no.
No, that's when we graduated. That's when I graduated.
That's Cooper. Cooper is 2018. That's a different haunted house we did.
Yeah, so it would have been the year prior.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Don't worry. But yeah, I was bit by the bug again. I've worked him. I even went back home and built a haunted house for my elementary school because they were having a fall festival, and it was all black trash bags and cardboard.
Yeah.
Because that's all they could afford.
That's what you had.
Yep.
It's what I had. And you know what?
Collar special.
I killed it because they wanted me to be Beetlejuice, and I did it.
Nice.
Love it. Love it.
I hated it, but it was great. But yeah, I just fell in love with it, and that's kind of where I started. God. And then I went to Alan at Transworld and I said, okay, so I have two things. How do I get a job, and can you hire me? And he said, no. He said, who are you?
Hey, let's not throw shade.
No. It's not shade at all. He's just very he was like, no, and I don't know you. And so I introduced myself, and he was like, I can offer an internship at Dark Hour. And yeah, bud. So we were theater kids. We went to theater school. We went to Moorhead State, and we put on a haunt, and it was like, okay. I didn't like the way the direction was. And so I was like, you know what? They didn't want to do it anymore because it was too hard.
Yeah.
It's not too hard. You just got to like it.
Yeah.
And so we did it again the next year, and it
With
was
only one fraternity.
We went to one fraternity this time, not two. And I got all of these music guys to just come out here and scare people in an old abandoned dormitory that they were going to tear down the next year.
Nice.
So I got to rip it to shreds. Oh my God. It was like a dream come true. It was like a perfect place for an asylum.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we asylumed the hell out of it.
So this is at the time that I started listening to you guys. Okay.
Wait.
Yes, definitely.
Before we get into that,
Okay.
Eli, I need your backstory.
Sorry, I really get into it.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that.
I keep saying that on his character sheet and his charisma, it's a 20. So,
Yeah.
as touched on earlier, I'm from Kentucky. Funny enough, I didn't necessarily grow up in the horror scene because I was always an anxious kid and that kind of stuff scared me. The first haunted house I went to was with my local Boy Scout troop, and I almost wet myself. I was 6, 7, didn't know what I was getting myself into. But the next time I went to that Boy Scout haunted house, I kind of knew the tricks. So I knew when the guy was going to pop out, and I said, hey, where do we go next? And pretty much from then, I've always kind of looked into the back side of the haunted house. Because I also grew up watching, not Alan, but I watched Indie Mogul on YouTube for a bunch of just short movie special effects, like how to do squibs and how to do gelatin heads, sugar glass. So you can do these really kind of gruesome effects and not actually have to get too gruesome with it. Because I didn't want to get dirty or my mom would throw a snit.
Yeah.
But then when I started actually getting into school, I kind of played around with music for a while, thought that's what I was going to do. That was my phase, Mom. And then when I got to college, I was still involved in music. But they would pull from the music department for the musicals.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I met Breck. And
what musical was it?
It was kind of fate because that was the year we were doing Carrie.
Oh, jeez.
So good. The blood drip scene was so good.
Oh, I want to know more.
So, and I was talking to Breck I'm really enjoying this. I like, going into the scene shop and seeing how these are made. And then I switched my major to theater.
Yeah.
And then, as Breck touched on, him and I worked on 2 haunts with our fraternities because we weren't Panhellenic. We could be in as many fraternities as we want. They did not care.
Yep.
So we did a tag team haunt based on Grimm's fairy tales.
Nice.
But due to interfraternal politics, we didn't want to do that anymore.
Those don't exist.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was the theater kids versus the band kids. That's all you got.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Less
That's a dual
swung both
member.
ways. Yeah, less swung both ways.
Yeah. You gotta,
The next year, with just the music fraternity, we put on another one that was the one that you guys helped us with tangentially. And
Waverly Hills. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, it absolutely took off. If you looked at our numbers, Breck, it was like a 3,000% profit increase for
We
like
had
a
$500
one weekend haunt.
Yeah. You're saying year over year?
No,
compared to the previous
year, like what we put in, we made about 3,000.
Oh, you made about 3,000. Holy shit!
One weekend.
Yeah.
So
at $5 a pop, if that tells you anything.
There are advantages. I assume you did this on campus.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It was like it wasn't even just like, oh, it's on campus. No, it was in.
There was an active dorm building directly across from it.
Yeah.
And there was another one that was just built that had all new students.
Location.
Exactly.
You brought the haunt to the patrons.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
And that's exactly what we're doing now.
Yeah. Well, what a beautiful segue into what is happening this year. Tell us about Athens Scream Park.
Oh, okay.
Where'd the idea come from?
Well, so during all of the, I'm not going to get political on here because life is already political enough. I appreciate that because I will cut it off. Yep. No, you're fine. We moved to an area that was safer for us and we liked a lot better. And so my husband and I, we moved here and I realized that the closest haunt is an hour and a half away.
Oof. Yeah.
And the other haunt is 2.5 hours away. And I was looking at the area and I was like, this is a college town.
This is unusual for Ohio. Like,
yes, out of 140 haunts.
Yeah. Oh, like when we're talking haunts per capita, I think Ohio wins.
Ohio is recently number 1.
Yeah.
Yes. As of 2 months ago, I believe.
Yeah. So we were 131.
Sure.
Yeah.
We were number 131. I just want to point that out.
Nice.
Actually.
Yeah. But yeah, it just the spark of the idea is like, I missed this. I worked at Pennhurst Asylum in
Nice.
Pennsylvania,
Uh-huh.
and I worked at Eastern State Penitentiary's Terror Behind the Walls before they made it Halloween
I
nights.
still want to go to that.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it. It's super scary. Pennhurst is better. I said it. Go Birds. Pennhurst is better.
Go Birds.
If anyone, listeners, if you have any hate mail based on this,
you can send it to me. Athens
email
Scream
Breck
Park.
directly, please. Thank
Yep,
you.
directly.
And it's
As
a Breck,
long as you
not
put, like,
Eli. I don't want that.
$5 in there, and just that you can say anything you want about me.
Love it.
Don't send me pictures. That's weird.
Yeah.
That is a fundraising
always.
idea.
So yeah, and it came from a spark of like, this is a college town. Why? Like, because we had the experience. So I messaged Eli and I said, what do you think about us starting a haunted house where I live? Because
And it wasn't even a question. I'm like, are you at least within 6 hours of me? Okay, yeah, let's make this work.
drives fucking 5 hours to be up here.
Eli, are you still in Kentucky?
Yes. I'm
Oh
still
my
in Louisville.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, were you at Hunters Against Hate?
I'm sorry,
He
what?
did not get to go. He was working.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was in Louisville just 6 weeks ago.
Is it really 6 weeks?
Maybe 5, but something like that.
I tried so hard to get there, and I just haven't had the time.
I get it. I totally
Yeah.
get it. But you're in Louisville, like.
Yeah. Yeah,
Eli
it's a
works
trek
a
every weekend.
blue collar job. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, actors got to get their scars somehow.
You got to. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not all of
Yeah,
us
yeah.
have wax.
So give us a little background on Athens Scream Park. Like, very high level, because obviously do not want you to ruin the surprise.
Of course.
What's your tell us a little bit about the backstory. What's the theme? Take us in.
All right. Camp Caraway was a camp that closed in the 80s. 13 kids went missing. 12 children and their camp counselor. Out in the woods, they went on a hike and they never came back. The camp closed after a few weeks of searching for them and has remained in ruin. And the son of the infamously bad camp leader, Caraway, his son, is reopening the park. It is reopening the camp and is inviting everyone out. So this summer, he has been working really closely with the kids, bringing them in, showing them how to live out in the wilderness. And then they have to have money somehow. They have to get money. So they're having a fall festival. And they're showing all the beauties of Camp Caraway. The slogan is, throw your cares away at Camp Caraway.
I love
That
it.
is all, Eli.
Yay.
This is beautiful.
Glad other people like it.
Oh
That's
my gosh, I
fantastic.
freaking love it. Sounds
So,
like Haunted Trail, kind of.
Haunted Trail. Yes.
Yep.
It's Haunted Trail with cabins.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to have different cabins. My favorite right now is the craft cabin that we're planning.
Ooh.
I'm not going to give any more of that, but think hot glue
Fair.
gun all over face, melting skin.
Man.
Yes.
Just to
up.
show the amount of love that we put into what we do. I have to show what happens. But taking a page out of your book at Haunting You with Sanguine Creek, I looked into the folklore of the areas, and, we're close to Mothman. We're close to Bigfoot. The property is called Bigfoot Hollow.
Nice.
So cryptids were the first thought I had. But then Eli brought up a good point, because after we listened to you guys, we were like, ooh, the Wendigo is around here. So I hate it.
I'll go ahead and say this part at least. For me personally, with cryptids, I try to revere mythology because it is very important to cultures, no matter where
Yeah.
you're from.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And I know that the Wendy Man in particular has been kind of a hot button issue in the cryptid community because of its connection to native tribes up in Canada.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I wanted to say, let's make this at least reference that he went up to Canada and this is where all that happened, but that'll end up getting muddy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, we can still have him be one of those kinds of creatures because there are similar ones in native culture here in the Appalachians.
Yeah.
And so
We decided to lean a little bit away from cryptids. We'll just put that in our pocket for now.
Yeah.
We'll have the locally sourced ones, the artisanal cryptids.
We got Bigfoot, at least Mothman. Those two, they gotta stay.
But we do want to primarily focus more on the camp and lean into a tongue-in-cheek joke of the original slasher movies, typically taking place in a camp.
Yeah.
And just that, it's very like Cabin in the Woods, but put it in Friday the 13th universe.
Yeah.
With Pumpkinhead monster.
Okay.
Does that like those?
I got an image. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And it's going to be that question of like, what was that I saw? Because I want it to be like, I didn't really get a look at that. Anything could happen. So that's kind of like, but yeah, we followed the haunting you method fully. Like we went through, we were like, dot.
I want to dive into this just a little bit because I'm biased or something.
How does it make you feel?
You biased about our method? Never.
First off, how did you hear about the Hunting You podcast, and when did you start listening?
So it was around the way you guys started, because I've always been looking for haunters podcasts because, I don't like listening to silence whenever I'm building. I'm a little autistic that way.
I get it. Same.
I have to have something playing or I am raw dogging it, as I call it. Even the grocery store can't do it. But I found, I know. I'm sorry, Eli. John's not here. I have to do something. Let me have this.
He will appreciate that you are taking his place.
Yes, he will.
I have to. God, what? Anyway, it was around the time you guys started because there was the Haunter's Toolbox was going around, but it had the paywall at first, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So I found you guys, and it was like the first 10 episodes have been uploaded.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Wow. So you really have been listening from the
like
beginning.
Legitimately.
Holy shit.
I've been there. I've gone through the trenches. I was one of the 18.
Yes. That's awesome.
And then Breck would be like, hey, look at this awesome stuff.
Yeah.
I would.
And I'm like, wow. Yeah, we need to.
And I showed him Arkham Asylum because those pictures were incredible. And that really got us our bump to do the asylum. Because we did it. We followed everything. I was even working on it in the class because that was my class project. And so I got to listen to the podcast and work on the haunted house at the same time.
Leslie.
Nice.
Leslie's the same thing.
You have to utilize it. Well, what do artists do? We go on life, right?
That's
we
right.
Take everything that we're doing and we shove it all into what we're actually caring about.
Yep. And they go together.
Or it's like how one of my favorite phrases go, good artists borrow, great artists steal.
Yes.
Yeah.
There
exactly.
you go, John. We have theft.
Theft made it in, even though John is not here.
It is just the Wendigo is theft. I have to say for John, that is theft.
That is theft.
I'm
Fair.
sorry, Leslie. I know
Fair.
that. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry.
No, I get it.
It's just anyway. He's churning out more. That's the whole point of it. He's making kids hungry, starving, and resorting to violence.
Mm-hmm.
And thus completing the cycle because now the only thing they have to eat is Soylent Green.
Of course.
And that's why we're inviting more people out. They're donors.
Yes.
New campers come in.
And you
We
are
have to pay
bringing
them somehow.
And you are bringing your patrons into the story.
Yes.
Yes.
Like
Crucial.
we preach. I love it. So you guys are opening in about a month, yeah? October 17th?
A month from today.
Yes.
A month from today. How are you feeling?
Stress.
I'm better than you because you have 9 days.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Put things in perspective.
Where are you in your preps?
So we have a lot of props.
Mm-hmm.
And we have our costumes taken care of. The set is the hardest part right now because we are on a paintball field.
And I wanted to ask about that. Bigfoot Hollow Paintball Park in Gloucester, Ohio.
Yeah.
And how did that partnership work out? Or how did it happen, I guess is really what I'm asking.
Well, I went to a community event and I saw somebody wearing horror earrings, and I wanted to introduce myself because I was new to the area and I needed friends. And they talked about their paintball park and how they've always wanted to open a haunted house.
Well,
So basically,
let's talk more.
Let us help with
How
that.
could
We've got that.
Crane Game of Life just dropped it.
Seriously.
Legit,
Seriously.
and they were like, "Oh my god, you are actually a person that's going to do stuff." Because we've had promises from people, and I'm like, "Oh boy, howdy, you don't know.
Oh yeah,
You
they
don't know
did
the
not
can of
know.
worms you just opened."
Oh, sounds like it. So
And they just give it. They're letting us use the land for free,
Uh-huh.
and we're going to be able to use their laser tag stuff for our wonderful laser tag that we're going to be having at the event as well. I'm not going to express what it is yet because I'm thinking like originally it was zombies, and then I don't want actors.
It's overdone. We're not
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
No,
Fair.
we're not Call
Fair.
of Duty. So we're going to have campers versus camp counselors.
Nice. Love it.
Yes. But yeah. Anyway, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm so excited.
I totally get that. So, yeah, what are you using on the paintball field? Like, I can't imagine you're using the field itself. How much of the property are you taking advantage of,
So the way they have it set up
or allowed
is
to
they
take
have
advantage of?
so they have 3 fenced in arenas, so to speak, in the front half of the property.
Okay.
Then there's just weeds, and then there's a back more like open air course
Uh-huh.
that has just different pylons and such, and they call it the fortress.
Okay.
We are setting up in the fortress. So
Okay.
so our guys got to walk back there.
Yeah.
It's a part of the journey. You got to take that walk before you get there.
Because this is a business, I assume we're going to be operating throughout October. When are you going to be able to get in, do your setup, and how is the haunt being in this affecting their ability to do business? Because you're
So-
open for like 2 weeks, the
3
whole
weekends.
2 weeks, yeah, 3 weekends,
Yeah, 3 weekends. All the way into
Tell
November.
me they're not making you strike in between weekends. Yeah. Okay.
They're letting us leave the buildings up.
Uh-huh.
Are they
Because
using it and
it
incorporating
adds
it into
to their-
That Leslie, that is something that because I've been kind of the main designer for the buildings
Yeah.
on this.
Mm-hmm.
And that is something that I have been really looking. It's been a fun challenge. Is I want to make structures that they can utilize because when I was in high school, I was a paintballer. One of my high school teachers actually would take like groups of children out as a field trip to just go paintballing with them. And everybody's pretty sure he was former like NSA spec ops. He showed up one time in full Arctic camo, so it was a trip.
Yeah.
Hey, it sounds like Haas.
It does. It totally sounds like Haas.
Yeah.
That was our
Honestly, a
physics
little
teacher.
bit
So-
surprised that he never
Yeah.
did take us paintballing.
So we wanted to build buildings that they can definitely use, but because I saw you were kind of touching on it, there has been some challenges to us building alongside them.
Mhm.
We actually ran into that last weekend where
Yeah.
they had some games running. There was just a bit of a communication breakdown, and we ended up losing some time.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we're not going to be mad at that.
No.
Communication issues happen. But that is something that moving forward, we know that we're going to have to be aware of. It's like, okay, what can be the plan for if this happens so I don't have to sprint uphill for 45 seconds straight to pick up the impact driver that I left up there so an 8-year-old doesn't trip over it.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about the construction methods. I tend to use a lot of theatrical construction in my setups because it's stuff that people are going to look at. They're not going to have to interact with, right?
Yes.
This sounds like it's things that people are going to be interacting with.
For the most part. So right now, what we're focusing on is just getting all the footprints ready. So that way we can visualize, okay, this is the path everybody has to take. Because
Mhm.
the area we have is a good size, but it's not a good linear size.
Yeah.
So we have to
Okay.
do a twisting path to really get that claustrophobic feel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So we are being kind of theatrical with it. We are hitting up local businesses and borrowing pallets that we're lashing together to make the floors.
Yep.
And we're going to be using panel walls
Mhm.
so that we can also have drop panels.
Yep.
And that's the rudimentary basics of how our structures are. Just
Mhm.
we want them to look old. We want them to look decrepit. I always think pallets for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
I've
just-
been seeing plenty of videos of self-acclaimed dirtbag saunas on the internet of people using pallets and reclaimed wood to build structures just out in the forest for their homestead.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm taking inspiration for this as well, because not only is it budget friendly, we don't have to be getting a lot of new material and just adding to the problem that we already have.
Yeah,
Yes, 'cause
sure.
new material is expensive.
Breck and I have even talked about, like, for one of our long-term goals, we want to be one of the more sustainable haunts in the world.
Because
Like, we want to
Elaborate on
use
that a little bit.
solar, we want to use wind energy.
like
Recycling.
haunted houses go through so much. Like we recycle all the time.
Accurate.
We all recycle. Like that's the main thing. So why not lean into that more?
Yeah. I like that.
Like as much as we can. Like I'm not gonna go out and not buy foam for tombstones, but like I'm not gonna like I'm gonna
Can't
make sure
avoid
I'm
the
not like putting a
microplastic.
bunch of shit in the air.
Yeah. Sure. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, and it's
Okay.
so
You know I
easy
have a
to
hot knife.
reuse and to recycle everything that you put in your haunt, because the more beat up it is in general, the better it works.
It's just
Yes.
distress.
Natural distressing.
Natural distress. We also have so many different like co-ops and like maker spaces here. Like this is a very like community forward city, and so it's a walkable city. They're working on making it more accessible. They have spaces to where if you don't have space to have your own craft space, they have a space for you to craft in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like a thrift store next door, and there's a bookshelf that you can walk through to get there.
Nice.
And it's magic.
That's
I
super
can
cool.
tell you, like, coming from Louisville, which is a rather, like, oh yeah, we try to keep all this stuff in Mine City. Going to Athens for the first time, immense culture shock.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, if you're familiar with the Highlands area of Louisville, imagine that as the entire city, and that's Athens. Like, it's wild.
Yeah. Sounds super cool.
Yeah, it's cool here. I like it. You should come. Everybody should come
And
to
hey,
the haunted
Everybody.
house, please.
Everybody
Louisville.
should come.
Everybody should go.
On that note, since
yeah.
you brought it up, real quick, give a shout out for your social medias, where they can find the haunt, where website, all of that. How do people find you?
All right. So we have AthensScreamPark.com.
That's really hard to remember. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
I know.
I'll
It's
ever
really
remember
hard. I tried to make it easy, And we're at Athens Scream Park on Instagram and Athens Scream Park on Facebook. And you can email me at info@AthensScreamPark.com.
That is also where you should direct all of the hate mail.
Hate mail can go to Breck at AthensScreamPark.com.
Yeah, if you send it to info, I'll get it too. I don't want that
Send
smoke.
it to me. Me specifically. That is BRECK.
I'm jealous of your social media
You can find me.
because all of your stuff is the same.
It
None
is.
of
I try
our
to
stuff is the
I know.
same.
Listen, I listened to you, Leslie. I listened. It's
See?
if you can
See?
get
They
it all
took
the
the
same,
lesson
makes
learned.
life so much easier.
it's okay. John just didn't know at the time. He had
None
to
of
start
us did.
somewhere.
None of us did. Like,
No.
No, that's
Social
the thing,
media
like,
was such a baby still.
figuring this out as we go and hoping for the
2020
best.
really like elevated it to a new plateau.
yeah, seriously.
Oh,
Said you-
everybody's on TikTok now.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, as I look away.
I catch it when it ends up on Instagram.
We have
or
to
likely
be-
YouTube.
That's exactly
I hate
it.
it. I hate being on there.
Yeah, I feel that with my soul.
Before I finish talking about the haunt, you should go to commercial break. You're welcome.
Thank you for that. So I imagine Instagram, Facebook, and your website, huge part of your marketing campaign. What other ways are you marketing the haunt and trying to get the word out?
So
Aside from coming on the #1 home haunting podcast.
that is also hosted by, or not hosted, but like sponsored by the, oh my gosh, the Chamber of Haunters.
The Chamber of Haunters.
I can't not bring them up. I love the Chamber of Haunters.
Are you
So-
a member?
Oh, I'm becoming a member after this year.
Hell yeah.
So part of what we're doing is, in my exact words, I want to rip a page out of the skater magazines from the 90s. So
I like
we
where this is going.
have just kind of these nondescript flyers
Ooh.
of a man who looks like he's kind of turning into something, but you can't really tell. So you have to look in, literally get drawn into it.
Uh-huh.
And it just has our dates and what we're called. So we're
He's so
forcing
excited. All of our stuff's arrived.
Yeah, we got ours printed this
It
today
looks
too.
so good.
I'm so excited. This is
It
the
looks
AI.
so good. So
So excited.
I took a page from the Arkham Asylum posters that you guys
Yeah.
had. Like, I just remember it like, you think you know fear, you don't. Like, that kind of shit. And I was like, what? Why does that make my brain click to ask questions? Like,
We're
why
gonna
does that
text John right real quick?
legitimately, like, I think about that all the time. I'm like, what marketing what is that? What can I use? Because it leaves them asking that question. The same thing that we want when we're walking through the haunted house. It's the same exact thing.
Yeah.
We need them to want to know more. And like, because so many people are lore like savants,
Yeah.
like Five Nights at Freddy's and the fucking
Eli's raising his hand.
yeah.
I pour countless hours into SCP Foundation.
Yes, like
back up. What is that? I don't recognize it.
So it is an online community writing project that just creates absolute horrors of mankind.
I'm just the crab.
Here's what will happen if it ever gets released into the world. There's a lot of multiverse stuff. There's
You're talking like
eyeballs.
Amateur writers just going wild.
Some of them are amateurs. Some of them have been written so well. I think about it to this day and I shudder.
What's it called again? SCP Foundation?
Yeah, just SCP Foundation.
Can you guys hear him?
No.
Your
Okay,
audio is
Eli, your
coming,
mic's doing the
coming in
thing.
and out.
Oh,
That's better.
Okay.
Yeah, don't move.
The SCP Foundation. It's been a mainstay of the internet for a long time. There is plenty of juicy content in there.
And where would people find this if they wanted to go and learn more?
Honestly, you just go on Google and type in SCP Foundation, and there's entire forums dedicated to it.
Yeah.
You can also go on YouTube and they'll have animatics for it for like the different specific file numbers.
Nice.
The one that we watched was oh gosh, what are those boats called? Freights. No, not freights. Anyway, the big boat go through canal, get stuck in canal, become
You're thinking of the Monument Myth.
I want to say it's the Evergreen. That's not it.
That's what it's based on. Yeah, that's another horror series that I'm into.
Oh, then never mind. I'm sorry. Different.
Yeah,
thing.
we go on tangents for that. The most commonly known SCP is very similar to the Rake.
Okay.
But instead of just being
I was close.
Yeah. Instead of just being a giant gangly creature that stalks you through the forest, it specifically will chase down anybody or anything that sees its face to no end. No matter how you trap it, it will break out and kill whatever.
Think of cryptids and scientific horrors together.
Yeah.
And that's how I think of SCP Foundation, because I got you, Eli. I was off for a second because your mic went out, and I was like, "Oh, we're talking about the crab! Yay!" I know that one.
I would have grown up in the horror scene, but I found my way there eventually.
Yeah.
Where were we?
So
I got
we were talking marketing and then wandered off.
Okay.
So social media, website, you've got your flyers up. Anything else?
Guerrilla marketing is what I'm going with next.
What is guerrilla marketing? I don't know that.
So guerrilla marketing is, for instance, I really want to do this, and I think Eli would get mad. I really want to do like severed fingers and throw them around Athens, and they do like free tickets.
Love it.
Because if somebody finds a finger, they get a free ticket.
I don't know if I would go free ticket, maybe half off.
Like if you get
if
the
they're
gold
willing
painted,
to pick up a severed finger off the street of somewhere and look at it and examine it closely enough to have something written on it,
Wait.
get the whole damn thing.
Wait. Are you suggesting there are people out in the world who would not pick up a severed finger that they're fine just lying on the street?
I would
mean,
hope that they
Nutshell.
I
would.
don't know about you. I don't feel like getting implicated in anything. My
So-
DNA's all over that finger now.
This is why I want to have like a fake tattoo of the Athens Scream Park logo, and there be the other tattoo of like free ticket or like half off a ticket, or like a finger off of a ticket, something like that.
A 1 finger discount.
And it's because you can hear my dogs.
Yeah. So
But, like,
guerrilla marketing is not a company. This is a strategy of
It's a strategy.
putting something wild out there, and
so kind of like guerrilla warfare of like in Vietnam, like or even in oh my god, the revolution. Like so that. Like we're not going to stand in a normal marketing stance. We're going to go out in the community. We're going to host shows. We're going to have horror trivia nights. We're going to go walk in parades. We're going to go to the Pawpaw Festival and be there handing out flyers, like that kind of stuff. That's guerrilla marketing. Getting out there where the community is.
Magazine thing where they slap stickers everywhere.
Slap stickers everywhere.
Slap stickers everywhere.
I got out of that.
That guy back there using my VFX puppets, walking down the boardwalk and handing out cards.
Yeah.
Example of guerrilla marketing. Yeah.
It's also about, again, like with the severed finger, it's about approaching it in a sideways fashion to, again, build that intrigue, build that curiosity, and be like, who the hell is leaving severed fingers around the city?
And
it's a great question.
It gives you an opportunity to give a whole bunch of people the finger.
It's always going to be the middle finger, bud. It's always going to be the middle.
Actually, now that you put it like that, I'm not as against the fingers.
I know. You got to give people the finger.
I don't know.
And we can market it that way. Oh my god. Want to give Athens Scream Park the fingers?
Yes. Yes.
Find them around town.
I love
just
everything
take
about this.
Statues and just start putting them on statues around Athens.
Yep. Go to the sidebar. So, they definitely have some.
Yeah. If you're anywhere near Athens or Gloucester, Ohio, watch for fingers. That's all I'm saying.
We're ready to give them to you.
So, what have we talked about so far? We have we're going through the planning phase. We've talked about audience, we've talked about theme, backstory, budget, marketing. We talked a little bit about your layout and even into the construction side of it.
We didn't talk about budget.
You're right. We haven't talked about
budget. Haven't talked about budget.
I mean, how much are you willing to reveal here on a semi-public thing that gets listened to at least dozens of people?
Hey, there's a lot of people to listen to this. Give yourself some credit. Okay, so we have a sponsor and I love them dearly. We're going there and actually recording a commercial soon.
Ooh.
And because they made
Can you reveal who it is?
Yes, it's the Coffee Emporium of Hocking Hills.
I love that.
Hocking Hills is known for not only its beautiful national park, but also Bigfoot.
I was half expecting you to say they're beautiful coffee, but carry on.
Oh no, their coffee's delicious. This is the best coffee in the area. Legitimately. If I weren't paid, I would have said that. They gave us $1,000.
Solid.
Nice.
Yes, I met the woman one time. Linda, you are a sweetie. I know you're not going to listen to this, but I love you. And she just handed me a check after we talked for like 10 minutes.
Wow.
Of $1,000.
Yeah.
And was like, I'm really into this. I really want to build a haunted mansion here. And she's like, let's talk about that after this year.
I love that.
And then I got another wonderful investment from somebody I know personally, where we got over $5,000 from them.
Wow.
So
awesome.
Yes. So we are good, but not great. Like
yeah.
I want more, but
always.
I'm not going to.
That's a great place to start. I mean, again,
100%.
One of the biggest things we always talk about is, figuring out how to get the capital to then reinvest in the haunt for the next year. And that's, that's one of the hardest
and it's
parts.
Always so
and
hard.
If you can start with just, anything helps. And
like even
it gives you a lot of opportunity to really kind of build out from there. And, again, you guys have a great idea. Your location is fantastic. I mean, being that close to OU, like, come on, you're going to get
100%.
So many drunken frat boys.
And we're going to drive them out there in a bus, baby.
Excellent. Even better. Just get them lost. Just get them lost in a cornfield. They'll be fine.
Hey, it's okay. We'll get those frat boys.
They'll wake up eventually.
If you're lucky.
If they're lucky. Hey, you know what? There is something out there. They do ghost hunting and like cryptid hunting out at Bigfoot Hollow, and there definitely is something out there.
Yeah.
too. Like
we've seen the tree that just has a limb that's cracked, and there should be no reason why it's cracked. There's no
Like,
other big limbs that could
a
have
thick-
fallen and hit it.
it's out in the middle of the area, and it's a big thick tree, and nothing else. It's like right at like 9-10 feet in the air, snapped. Just
interesting.
And no, it wasn't rotten. It was anyway. It's very weird.
It's literally like when you lean on a branch of something and it just gives.
Yeah.
Anyway,
aside
that's
from
what
the
they talk
tree,
about.
have you seen anything while you're building?
We haven't been out there late enough in the night.
Yeah.
To see it yet, but I know it's going to happen.
I'll say when we bring you back postseason to talk about how the season went,
when
I
we
will ask that question again.
Oh yeah,
100%. So we do have one other cryptid we're definitely going to be touching on, and I have a feeling that we might actually see it out there, and that is the wonderful knot deer.
Yeah, the knot deers.
Because I've been seeing a lot of deer in that area. It's like one of them isn't, at least.
Yeah,
especially with the diseases that are going around.
That's one of the few cryptids that to me is like, okay, that one I'll buy. Entirely.
The tongue hanging out and like the haunched look.
Yeah, no, I'll buy the knot. Especially again, like I spent my freshman year at Miami, Ohio, middle of absolutely nowhere.
Fuck nowhere.
Yeah, my brother went there for school, so I understand.
The knot deer is definitely creepy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, no, that
real monsters. Come on,
clearly comes through. That. Talk a little. Okay, I want to get a little more into the construction build side of this. What are you doing for sound? You're outdoors. You are spread out over a fairly large area. How are you dealing with it?
So what I'm going to do,
and
so
power
I'm also
matter.
a sound guy. That was one of my primary things I did in college. So I do plan on having, since we are outside, that has been a bit of a challenge. So as of right now, I'm running with, all right, we're going to have looped sounds on essentially a mix pedal that's hooked up to just like a JBL speaker, like a party speaker.
Yeah.
That way you can, or as I call them, janky but
speaker.
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way, even if the sound itself isn't clear, if you boost that bass up enough, since we're on pallets, it should be enough to give that reverb to literally shake. Just give that tiny amount of shake.
Yeah.
You killed it again.
Plan on working with our actors to have them kind of bring their own spin to it. Kind of we're going acoustic with this for the most part. Because like just being out there in that area, like I grew up like on the outskirts of Louisville, like towards Bullitt County, Spencer County, so I'm not unfamiliar with the woods. But Louisville woods are still relatively, all the bugs are scared. Yeah. Going out there in Ohio, like even in the dead of night, still casually 45 decibels because of all the cicadas and bugs. I'm going to be hearing a lot of weird shit out here, and that'll help cover stuff. It'll make people feel that unease. They'll just think of a plague of locusts.
Anybody who is not familiar with the amount of noise in the middle of nowhere, who's coming from a city, and it's like, oh, it'll be so quiet and peaceful. It's the night before Christmas, and all was sleeping, everything was quiet as a mouse. Mice aren't actually quiet at all when they're in your house.
No.
Like, they're fucking loud. So it's that same like, oh, I'm expecting nice, peaceful, quiet. You're like, and then the cicadas start, and you're like, I can't hear myself think, let alone anything else.
Yeah. Seriously. What are you using for the soundscape?
So for the
Did you design it yourself or?
Yes. So for the soundscape specifically, it's going to depend on where it is. So for example, in our shower room, it's going to be relatively simple. It's just going to be water drops, the occasional squeak because of one of our pop outs that I won't reveal what it is, but something will kind of pop out. So you'll hear the sound of the shower stopping. Then when you get to near the cantina, they're going to be playing just typical music you would hear in a Mexican restaurant.
Solid.
I was definitely hoping for the Cantina song from Star Wars, but continue.
Also,
if you don't use the Psycho, at least like in the background, the Psycho noise of the shower scene.
We're going to have at least that, like, and
it's so fun. It's like you can just like
every so often.
Yeah.
Drop those pieces in, and anybody even somebody who's never watched Psycho, that sound.
Yeah.
Like, the Jaws sound. Like, it's just so ingrained. So it's so much fun to just be like, I'm just going to drop like half a second of this in because it's going to make people uncomfortable, and it's going to offset, and it's just going to build that ambiance.
If we could do the dun and it's like ching 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 like that kind of together, I want to see how that would work.
I also,
you know what I mean?
Because
there's something there.
I want to play with it now.
That there's something there. There's a little.
So Breck and I have also talked for one of the cabins. We want to have distorted lullabies, and that is one of my bread and butters is distortion on songs.
Mm-hmm.
So we're definitely thinking typical nursery rhymes, and licensing be damned. I want to put in "Come Little Children" because so many people immediately think of that when it comes to spooky witch season.
Sure.
And quite frankly, most nursery rhymes are kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
Nobody ever said Humpty Dumpty was an egg.
Nope.
Yeah, I told that to my kids, and like watching the gears turn, and then
yep, Mother Goose turned him into an egg, and nobody's questioned it since. But like running around the Rosie, that's technically about the Black Plague.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
Pocket Full of Posies was to hide the scent of the dead.
Yep, and we all fall down.
Yeah.
Because you got it in the morning. Oh, hello, you're climbing on my lap. Hi.
Oh, hi.
You got it in the morning, and you were pretty much dead by dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
For some of those strains. So, our Rockabye Baby, when the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. It's like, okay, now we're dropping brilliant.
How are you dealing with power? Do they have power out on the fields, or do you have to bring in your own?
We're going to have to rent a generator.
Yeah.
And then possibly get some generators.
We're going to get some generators for us to build out there, of course, but we're going to rent a big one for at least the haunt and the midway that we're having.
Oh, we haven't discussed a midway yet.
No. So we're having a midway where it's a fall festival, and
you
people
mentioned the fall festival.
Yes. I didn't really get to go into the fall festival. That's why. Okay, perfect. So we have a stage. We have a rave yard. We're going to call it
just a little dance area for the younger
little dance
crowd.
Area for kids. Yeah, just for the crowd, and vendors and food trucks and carnival games, where they are definitely rigged. 100% they are rigged, and we're going to make sure they know that. But also, if a 6-year-old kid comes up, we're not going to rig it.
Because in my exact words,
fun.
Give the kids a chance, because they're probably going to fail.
They can still lose.
They're going to fail anyway.
They can still lose. It's just.
But if you have that big cocky frat guy who's like, "Oh yeah, I could totally knock all those bottles down," we're telling our actors to just stand in front of the bottle.
Yep. Just standing in front of it and just full on.
Nope.
Bat it out as it goes by.
Or they're just a little too small for the ball to go in.
Mm-hmm.
Like full, like we're going full like Carney style. Like
I
love it.
Yeah,
love that. Freaking love that.
You got to have fun.
What other entertainment are you planning on site?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. That's a great question. On our last weekend, we are having a freak show.
You're talking Halloween weekend.
Halloween weekend.
31, 1, 2?
So it is the 31st, the 1st, and the 2nd.
Yeah. Every
Every night, we are having performances from our wonderful body modificator. He is going to... I'm not going to give it away, but...
Who is it?
So let me pull up.
Is it a name we would know?
Probably. It's possible. It is possible. So I will give you his information here. I have it all.
Refer to him as a circus freak.
We call him Circus Freak.
Yeah.
But his name is Jax with an X Silvertree.
Not a name that rings a bell. You got. How would people find him?
So you can go to his Instagram. He just Jax Silvertree. Look him up. He has videos. He has a split tongue, and so he licks all kinds of different things.
The nomadic. Wait, what does that say?
Oh,
the nomadic curiosity.
Yes. I highly recommend looking into him. But anyway, we're having him come out for the last weekend, and he is not only doing a freak show, a classic freak show, but we're also going to have him do carnival games with his body.
Oh, geez.
Nice.
So we're going to have hooks inside of him, he told me, and the kids are going to be able to throw rings on the hooks.
Whack-a-mole, but it's just nails.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
Full on, like, hey, can you hit this for me? Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So definitely sounds like people should check out the Scream Park during the last weekend.
Oh, 100%. Everybody
in
should come out.
particular. And if you and even if you go an earlier weekend, come back for the last
100%.
weekend.
We have DJ Barticus coming out, who is a local DJ in Athens. It's Bart with a T, Barticus.
Mhm.
He's also on Instagram. I highly recommend. He's very funny. And he is not what you expect a DJ to look like. And I love
Okay.
him for it.
Taking my own words out of my mouth, Breck.
I know, I had to say it. Like, you said it perfectly. He is not what you expect.
He is not what I expect.
No, he's not what you expect.
Yeah,
And-
listeners, definitely check out the show notes. I'm going to put links to all of these folks in the show notes.
Yes, and please follow them. They deserve all the love.
All of it.
All of it. Yeah, and we're going to have him out there almost every weekend, and we're going to have local artists coming in and singing. We're going to have some open mics and such like that as well, just to kind of like feel it out. And then in the middle, have some kid music and classic Halloween tunes.
I mean, I'm still pushing for spooky stand-up.
Oh, 100%. I love spooky stand-up. But October 31st, we are doing a trick-or-treat night,
Nice.
and we're going to have it kind of be a quote-unquote lights on, during the day.
Yeah.
Trick-or-treat line through the haunted house, and let kids go through and knock on doors. Because please let the children knock on doors. Let them go back. Stop taking them to trunk-or-treats, please.
Yeah,
I
seriously.
beg of you.
I love
Never
it.
take candy from strangers. Okay, this one night a
This
year,
one
you
night a
walk
year,
up to
it's okay.
every stranger's house, knock on the door, and take candy from them. But other
Yes,
than that,
While
don't
I
take candy
watch
from
from a
strangers.
distance.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Or I'll go up with you and then record you you getting scared
Yes. For likes.
For the
As
cloud.
we do.
for the clout. And just for America's Funniest Home Videos years ago.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, still cloud.
Oh,
Okay.
But yeah, that's
I love everything that's happening. It sounds like you guys have a great plan, and I cannot wait to see how it all comes together. We've had a lot of fun tonight, but I want
So
to get
much.
real for just a moment.
Yeah, of course.
Let's get
What-
real.
What worries you a month out?
Me personally, because the kind of job I have, I wake up earlier than most people,
I feel
and
that.
I come home later than most people. I'm in a factory right now. All
mhm.
good dark art comes from factories first. Look at, Black Sabbath. Rest in
Yep.
peace, Ozzy. But I don't have a lot of time at home to work on the stuff that I'd like to work on.
Uh-huh.
Actually, this is a really good question for you to ask, because one of my original plans is that I wanted to have some puppets in this trail.
Mm-hmm.
And I took it upon myself to work on the puppets. I'm realizing I just do not have the time I thought I would.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So for me, the biggest struggle is, okay, what do we need to keep because it's integral to our plan versus, okay, what can we throw in if we have the time because we still really like this versus, okay, let's save that for a couple of years down the road when we have the resources.
Yeah.
Yep.
Totally.
It's what is absolutely crucial. What can we get away without? What would be wonderful to have, and what's pure
A
fantasy
goal
unicorns
for the
with,
future.
Yeah.
Exactly.
rainbows coming out their ass.
Yeah. And, like we always like to say, the people who are coming have no idea what you had planned. They have no idea
Yep.
what you have intended. They can only
just
judge
know
you
what
on
you
what
presented.
you produce. So
Exactly.
make sure
And
whatever
they
you
only
put out
remember
there
the beginning
is
and the
awesome.
end.
That's right. Yeah, accurate.
Beginning and the end. That's it.
That darn recency bias.
Yep.
Breck, what's worrying you?
I am. Oof, this is hard. This is therapy. I'm meeting with my therapist tomorrow, so this is good.
My rates are better.
Saying
Okay,
that haunting you needs therapy, or saying haunting you causes you to need therapy. That's
no,
great.
no,
I
not
know,
haunting.
I know.
Okay, use that as a quote from Eli.
That is so
So-
going
Off
on
the
the
record.
website.
Off the record, haunting you cousin. No. My biggest, I have a few. I'm afraid of commitment that actors will have. I am afraid of miscommunication from the owners of the land.
Mm-hmm.
And I am afraid of failing in general, and there be like 2 people come. So, because so to quote my husband, I shouldn't put so much of myself into this, but I do it anyway because I love it so much.
Do.
And so much of my self-worth is put into this.
Mm-hmm.
So if this doesn't succeed, I will not kill myself, but it'll be really close.
I'll hold him to. Well, I don't want to say I'll hold you to that. I'll keep you away from that. How's that?
There you go.
Thank you,
There you go.
Scouter. I like that.
Yeah.
Don't let me do it, Smee. Don't let me do it. Stop me from doing this, Smee.
Me.
Don't you try to stop me.
Stop me.
Don't you try to
Stop
stop me.
me.
Don't you try to stop me.
Don't you dare try to stop me, Smee. Very much
Oh.
like that's
Such
our
a good
relationship
movie.
right now.
Yeah.
Is like constantly Eli's pulling me back and being like, hey, it's okay. Or like me doing it to Eli, hey,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's okay. Like we don't have to get everything perfect right now.
And like,
So-
we know we can do this.
Yeah.
Like we were talking
done
about
it.
this earlier today. Yeah, we've done it before. We know we can do this. But even though we have the experience, we still hit that wall every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
You just
Like,
got to go
yep.
through
Mhm.
it.
Like right now, our biggest hurdle is something so simple. A truck. And that like I wasn't smart enough in like 5 years ago when I got my car that I needed a truck
To get a truck?
in 5 years.
Yeah.
I had no
And
idea.
I had an SUV, but it recently died on me. So I'm having to rent vehicles to head up there.
Uh-huh.
And, though there was 1 week I was able to get a truck, but we couldn't get the pallets.
Yeah.
And there were no
Yeah,
hitches
yeah.
on this truck. Nothing
And
I could
then-
attach anything to.
And then the next week I went up, I couldn't get a truck or an SUV at all, so I had to get a sedan. So we had to rent a Lowe's truck when we were up there.
Uh,
Which
Uh-huh,
Lowe's has
uh-huh.
the best rate.
Good to know.
$142 for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Depending on your area.
What kind of truck? What kind of truck we talking here?
It's
The box truck, or surely more than a pickup?
It's a little bigger than a pickup. It has a drop panel sides. along with the gate.
Okay. The
almost a tow
like a
truck.
like a flatbed.
Yes,
Yeah,
almost a
that's exactly what it
flatbed. Yeah. It's very odd truck. But it's
But
I
perfect for
recommend
what you're doing.
exactly.
It does the
and
job.
just constantly going back and forth. That's the hardest part.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, organization of actors, having actors not want to do anything because actors
how are
never
you-
want to do anything.
So where are
that's
you guys
actually-
getting? I mean, we kidnap people and say you're coming and helping.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
We've
How
done
are you
those,
guys
like-
getting your actors?
Interestingly enough, since we have a college town, having open auditions has been somewhat successful because we've had I can count on my hands how many people actually came to the auditions.
Mm.
And that's not good.
Yeah.
But it's only because of timing and not on my part, but the businesses and places that I could get were not good timing.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, like
But-
getting on campus as they're moving in
Uh-huh.
for 1 week, and then
That's not helpful.
the next round of auditions we didn't realize it was the same day as a rival football game.
Oh,
It was WVU
oh yeah, you-
versus OU.
Yeah, we
you
were
were screwed.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
But-
you're fucked.
Literally the day after we stopped that audition where we were like, where the fuck are we going to go? What the fuck are we going to do? We have 8 people.
We
And that's
need,
including
like
us.
35.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then they just started coming in on our Google
Website.
Docs. And they just kept getting to us. And we ended up with like 29, 30 people
Nice.
Solid.
within like 3 days.
Yeah.
And yeah. And they
You
all
were-
came, like, oh, sorry.
No, finish your thought.
And 10 of them came out and helped us build.
Yeah,
That's
10 of
awesome.
that was a very pleasant surprise.
And
Yeah,
very
no
big
kidding.
surprise.
You were the first owner I've heard this year say that you've had that much success getting actors. It's been a rough year,
Whoa.
kind of across the industry.
Yeah.
And they're volunteering.
Yeah, toss.
Yeah.
And they're volunteering.
Yeah. Are they coming from OU's drama program?
Yeah.
Or
No,
okay.
100%. We
Some
have,
of them are just townies.
and some of them are freshmen too.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they don't even
So
know
you've
what
got-
they're going to do. I even have professors.
Hilarious.
I
That's
know.
awesome. And
Tori-
very, very useful.
Yes, 100%. Tori is one of my favorite people. She worked at, did I say it was Cedar Point, and
Okay.
moved here to work at OU and lost that gig. And I just stumbled upon them after they had a massive breakup. I'm going to tell their story. I'm sorry, Tori. This it's okay.
We're
Just,
here for you,
you know,
Tori.
3 months before the wedding,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, fiance said, "I'm not happy," and just left.
Oof.
Damn.
So yeah, and then the day that she came and auditioned, it was the day of the wedding. So yeah, it kind of worked out for me.
Definitely worked out for you. And hopefully it works out for her too.
She has seemed much happier since getting involved in this.
Yeah.
Not only because
give
she
her
has to go back
something
to
as a distraction. And
yeah,
Something to
And
do.
they're
Creative
both-
outlet energy.
Hey, Leslie and I are on the same page.
and they both work at the university together.
Oh, awkward.
So I get to have fun.
Same
and-
department.
No.
Okay.
Thank God. That's all.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
My advisor
That's
for
just
my
yeah.
master's
Sorry, I
went through a divorce and in the middle, and they worked in the same department
no.
on the same basic topic.
Yikes.
Oh, that sounds like some people we knew who were in costume shop with us.
Oh,
I'll talk about that later.
It's okay.
Okay. That's too much time.
that's
yeah.
That's tea.
Layla, if you turn off my internet, I am going to be very upset.
I will laugh.
It happens
theoretically,
before.
John's
It
hopping-
happened before.
More than
Oh,
once.
it's happened
Hey,
many times.
More than once.
internet's better than Mike, right?
Not really, because this is a very old computer, and getting it to reread the internet again is a little
Uh-oh.
sketch.
Accurate. Okay, so go ahead. Were you
No.
gonna say something else, Les?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
my
Les.
computer's at the point where I'm out of. They're not running updates for my software version anymore as of this next
That's
month.
a sign, hun.
It means it's time.
It's time.
But it's
You
built.
can
It has
take
all my
Windows
space.
10.
Everything works.
You could take Windows 10 from my cold dead hands.
11's not bad.
I'm on 11 for what it's worth.
Give
We're
me
not gonna
extra
get
I
it
power.
off
don't
of
know
11.
what I'm on. I just have it.
Okay, so what have we missed?
Okay, so you guys have your actors.
Yes.
What are you guys doing?
How are you managing
Costume-
your actors?
Oh,
that?
it has
Sharing a
been a
bottle
lot
of
of
scotch?
emails right now, but we just got a Discord started by an
Solid.
actor who wanted
Okay.
to take it on as
Hell
their
yeah.
project they could do.
Hell yeah.
So
Nice.
I have communication. We're using Signal for like during the haunt, everybody can get on Signal and be like, hey, this is happening.
Breck and I are also taking a slight approach to this as, okay, we know we're the owners. We can't do all of the org chart by ourselves.
Yes.
Let's sit back and see who naturally tries to rise to the top.
I like
and
that
so
strategy.
we're like, who's going to pick up where? And we already have like 2 or 3 people that are like, okay, let's do this shit. And
Yeah,
just
like
started
one of our
taking
builders.
people.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Nice.
came there just to build. I thought they were going to be an actor and that was it. Came there just to build
Nice.
and is going to be there as a like staff member to build during the haunt in case shit hits the fan.
Helps me
when
out
shit
so
breaks.
much.
Yes, just
Yes.
like you.
Yes.
Whenever you have your fucking puppet and you're trying to fix shit too.
Yup.
God.
Multitasking.
We do what we have to.
Yeah.
Duct
You have
tape,
to.
spit, and baling wire.
Yeah. This
And-
year I'm going to be on stilts and trying
Scotch
to
and
do
prayer.
that. So,
Hey, we're doing stilts too. Are you
You've
doing
been
the four?
practicing on your stilts?
I have to do the 4. I have
Good,
not,
okay.
I have not been practicing on my
Oh my
stilts.
God,
and
I recommend practicing.
Please do
I'm
that.
good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. That's not my first time. Like, this is my third
I
year.
know.
on stilts.
Yes, I
Like,
know.
This
But
is
like-
my first rodeo, said the man at his second rodeo.
Indeed. It is going to be my first time wearing a silicone mask while on the stilts.
Oh shit.
Which I should be practicing.
Is that the one that it detaches the horns or the
They're
antlers?
bolted on. But yes,
That's so I love that one.
I freaking
That
love
was
it.
a good
It's amazing.
mask. That was a good choice.
It's my favorite.
I saw that at East Coast Haunters and I was like, that's a good
That's
fucking
where I bought
mask.
it.
Ah,
Were you at East Coast?
I tried to run into you and you just were gone the first day.
Actually, that's right. I remember you.
There's
we
too
were
many
chatting
things.
about that. There were
there
too
were
many things.
I just
Accurate.
I just ran into so many old friends from all my favorite haunted houses that I've worked at and it just
That's
I
how
was
it happens,
trying.
isn't it?
That's
Yeah, I
that's
get
how it
it.
works.
I get it.
So yeah. And then sorry.
It's okay.
I
It's
saw
okay.
what was his? Oh my god. Never mind. I saw underpants that I shouldn't have seen.
Noted.
Anyway, continue.
Les, I cut you off earlier when I got
Yes,
distracted by
so-
managing hunters.
Managing hunters, but we need to also manage what they're, wearing and being covered in. So what are you guys doing with setting up
flipping my
your
dress.
costumes and, makeup, special effects makeup? Or is everybody doing their own, since it sounds like you guys are getting a lot of actors who, theoretically can put on their own damn grease paint? Yes, I know.
I don't need to.
I can take this.
You
Yes.
still might need to have Ash black your eyes out.
Oh, boy.
Yes, please. Like, especially with, I don't know how the site is on that, but blacking. No, not
Natural.
that way.
Natural style.
No, have
it'll
your
be too
children do it
purple.
that
No
way.
shiners.
Okay. Long story short, it was originally just going to be me doing everything. Sorry, I'm getting emotional because I get really excited that this person just like stepped up. I tried to get Ray to join us tonight because she is our costume designer and she's fucking phenomenal.
Nice.
I will send in her Mothman or Thoughtman, as we called him, her
It's
design that she
beautiful.
did.
Yeah.
We did not go with this design, but it's definitely somebody should use it. It's very good. For like a drag artist, it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
But like I was like, that's a little too. Can you like bulk him up a little bit?
And not
cake is.
just the
I
cake.
love the cake, but can you like give him some muscles and maybe not like a hat? But she's like taking a bunch of. She's been very helpful because not only is she taking it on to like build shit and like put shit together for us, but is like designing the costumes and helping actors get there, and like just picking up other slack, like especially with costumes. Makeup, on the other hand, originally we had a horror drag queen join us, and it has not been going so well because it just. I
Reasons
think
we shouldn't get into.
Yes, well, like it's. I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just it wasn't the time to join us, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of at a loss for there, but I have a beautiful Pro Air airbrush,
Nice.
and I'm going to
Nice.
try my very best to put shit on people's faces.
Yeah.
I made it.
It's like keep it simple. Keep
it simple, stupid. Do 3 colors. That's it.
Yep.
3 colors.
And if you
Set
can
it
get
all highlight.
everybody in the same maybe pick 6 colors and you just kind of rotate
Yeah.
out those. And the nice thing with airbrush is because it is airbrush, you can filter, so you can kind of do all the blending and the shading and everything else. Yeah. No, that was.
I need to take a little class with you. Like, I would love to learn some more. We'll talk. I'll try to get in touch with you.
There's a lot. Honestly, everything I learned from Rallis Khan at West Coast. And his stuff was just absolutely genius, both in terms of, keep it simple. And, again, the biggest thing to remember is you're doing it at night. Your lighting is going to be specifically related to, you're not sitting in bright light like this. So you can get away with a lot more fuzzy makeup than you would as, again, being on stage. That's something that, again, as you guys being theater, you do not have to have the detail and the obviousness that you have to have on stage to offset the lights. You can make do with a lot more. Again, it's that fuzzy indication more than anything else. Well, that lasted all of 30 seconds. Thanks, John.
I was so excited. But
his kid probably
It
hung
was
up on
the
us again.
obligation.
It was like the pop in and say, hey, leave.
I go to check my messages. I'm like, and then I looked up again. I was like, the hell did he go? Usually that means he's having technical trouble and he'll need to log in from something else. We'll see if he pops up again.
I hope
Child
so.
found the big red button on the.
Also happens frequently.
But yeah, I fully agree with Leslie. It is as minimally as possible using shadows to your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what I've expressed to Eli. I'm like, haunting is like the opposite of feng shui. Like, you got to do everything against feng shui.
Against feng shui.
Against
that.
it.
Oh, I
like you
like
got to
that.
fully.
Yeah. Everything
That's
that
an
you would
Alan
be
Hopps
like,
quote.
I need to do this. It's like, no, do it the opposite way.
Yep. Yep. If it feels right, that's not it.
You're doing it wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, safety. No. Safety you do.
Safety's a factor.
Safety's a factor.
Safety must be a factor.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Okay. So We are at about an hour and a half. Went a little bit
Yes.
longer than I intended.
I'm
I
sorry.
apologize, Eli. I know you have to get up early. So what are we missing? Anything else that you want to make sure, and I was going to say more important, what is the one thing you want the listeners to remember when they leave the podcast?
Ooh. Eli, do you have something?
Leave the podcast. Just the main thing I've been having to tell myself lately, this is going to be a little on the extra side, but that's how I am. In these times where you feel like you can't necessarily overcome what is in your way, you just got to imagine yourself as that dude on a chariot with two swords just charging headlong into what you got to take care of, because if you just sit there, it's not going to get done either way.
Accurate.
Another great image, Mythbusters, for all Mythbusters fans out there, Jamie's truck with the giant cow catcher on it that they go through and split all this massive line of cars. Pretend you are
Exactly.
Jamie's truck. Actually,
Yeah.
just pretend you're Jamie and blow it up, because
That
the answer's
also
always-
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Jamie.
Yeah.
So one of my things is that's been keeping me going. It just has to be done. And once you get to the finish line, you can enjoy it. And what you finish is what you finish, and that's okay.
Yep.
What you finish is what you finish. It's never done. It's never going to be done. You're not going to be done until that last night and you finally put that last piece that you were able to get to.
Mhm.
And then you're going to have to be done. And that's it. Like, it's the last hour you finish it.
Yep.
And that's okay.
I love
Give yourself some grace, be nice, and drink water.
drink water.
Yes,
Drink
drink
water.
water,
Huge.
hug your mom.
Don't drink water. Don't do it.
So Breck and Eli from Athens Scream Park, they are open October 17th in
Gloucester.
Gloucester. They're open October 17th in Gloucester, Ohio. Definitely go check them out, AthensScreamPark.com. And if you are in the area, even if you are not in the area, drive 5 hours from Louisville if you must. But
Hey, I do it.
get out to Athens Scream Park this season.
And go see Sanguine Creek. Go over there too.
Obviously, come see
Yes,
Sanguine
go to
Creek.
Sanguine Creek Estates. Just look it up on Google. It pops up. HauntingYou.com.
Les, they do it better than you do.
Everybody does it better than I do. You
I
know my
mean,
feelings
Just
about
look it
social
up.
media.
You'll find it.
Between the two of us, he's the shill. I'm not.
It's all connected. Don't worry.
John's our shill. So yeah, I totally
Yes.
get that.
Again, trying to get our shill on, because I can't shill worth shit.
I did it though.
You did it. You
I
did it.
did it.
Well, Breck, Eli, thank you so much for taking the time out to talk with us.
Absolutely.
Good
Yeah,
luck
thank
with
you
your
for having
season.
us.
I'm so glad you reached out. Good luck with your season. Break a legs, preferably theirs, not your own. And
see.
we will catch up with you after the season to see how it went.
Yes.
All right.
Whenever you're ready, just let me know.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'll bring more people this time.
If you want to
Yeah,
bring,
well,
if
let's
you want to
hope.
bring actors, absolutely.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, whoever
Oh, yeah.
wants to come on, even if it's like, hey, they can come on for 10 minutes, do a quick, what they learned, what they loved.
Give your statement.
Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I don't think there's anything.
Actually, hold
Oh,
on. There
yes.
is one other thing.
yeah.
So something that Breck and I are wanting to do as well is for the tickets, if you bring canned goods,
Oh,
you
yes.
will get money off of your ticket.
Hell yeah.
And then
Awesome.
all of that money, all those cans are going to end up getting donated to local food pantries.
Yes.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
It will go well. It's
That's
going
right.
to.
It's going
You
to.
guys-
It's going to.
You guys have the plan. You know you've got it. You know how to do it.
Well,
It's
thank
just a
you
matter
guys
of
for
going through.
thank you guys for setting it up to be like, hey, like it made me feel like I don't mean this as an insult. Like I'm just saying this is like a genuine, like, kind thing. It's nice that normal people can do cool shit, and it's nice to be reminded that normal people can do cool shit.
We are not all Alan Hops.
Yeah.
We're not all Jamie Heineman.
That's it.
Like we can't we don't have the ability to just buy a haunted house. Like we have to start somewhere. And
That's
those
right.
people started, like, Alan started as somebody who was grabbing snakes and then went into haunted houses. Like, he started off just, I'm going to be Wolfman, and walked in and said, I'm going to be Wolfman. And that's all he did. And so, yeah, there's all kinds of shit. Like, everybody starts somewhere, and yeah, okay. I'm done with my soapbox.
Cool. All right. Breck, Eli, again, thank you so much for taking the time
Absolutely.
out, and cannot wait to hear how the season goes.
Yeah,
I can't
I'm really
so
excited.
lovely.
See how it goes.
All right. So that was Breck and Eli, co-owners of Athens Scream Park. Once again, check them out, athenscreampark.com in Gloucester. Did I say it right, Les? Gloucester, Ohio.
Got it.
See, I can learn.
It's
See?
not the British pronunciation.
It is not the British pronunciation. Seriously, I have spent way too much time in the Northeast. Where was it? Gloucester in Massachusetts is pronounced.
Okay, Massachusetts
Gloucester.
is its own little world.
Massachusetts is absolutely its own little world, and we try to just let them go do their thing because,
Yeah,
like,
they have fun whales.
they do have fun whales. They do have fun whales. So we are, once again, 9 days away from Sanguine Creek Escapes opening for the season. We are opening with just the grounds to start with. We'll have the grounds open until the end of October. And then the weekend after October, November 1st and 2nd, is when the asylum itself will actually be open. Definitely come check us out if you are anywhere in Southern Maryland, Virginia, DC, that area. We would love to have you bring out some food for the Southern Maryland Food Bank. They are always looking for ways that they can give back to the community, and we will take absolutely anything that we can give them to help them in that mission, because it is a key mission, especially as we're getting into the colder months of the year. I think that is going to wrap us up for tonight. So, like I mentioned, it is the middle of September. We are so trying to get 2 episodes out every month up until we get to Halloween. We're on track. Like, we have... This is number 2. Shockingly, this is number 2 for September. We should be back at the beginning of October. And of course, we are working toward our annual tradition of spooky stories on Halloween. So if you're looking for something spooky to listen to on Halloween, come back to the Haunting You podcast, because we have some really fun stories planned for this year. I'm looking at Les, and she does not have anything planned yet. She has nothing.
Yes, my
planned
library
yet.
is all organized, so now I just have to go find. Oh, sorry, Layla. And I have to go find the books and find a story that's not Loose Spoons Are Q.
Indeed.
We'll just stick with Grimm's Fairy Tales. They're so much more PG.
Yeah, exactly. But otherwise, we know there are a ton of haunts out there that are getting ready to open. I hope that every one of you is at least as prepared as you can be for the season. Best of luck to all of you. Go break a leg, and we will see you on the other side of the haunt season. Les, take us out.
Alrighty. Well, thank you to all of our listeners. Again, we could not do this without you. Thank you to Breck and Eli for coming on and talking to us about your haunt. I wish I could make it back out to Ohio, because it sounds absolutely amazing. So from all of us here at Haunting You, thanks for listening and happy haunting.
Bye, everybody. We are incredibly grateful to all the sponsors who make this show possible, especially our premium sponsors, the Chamber of Haunters and VFX. You can learn more about our premium sponsors by checking out their websites at chamberofhaunters.com and vfxcreates.com. Check out our website at hauntingyou.com for more information on everything that we do. Haunting You can be reached via Facebook at facebook.com/hauntingyou with just the letter U, or on Instagram under the handle @hauntinguniversity, and YouTube under the handle @hauntingyou. Haunting You is a production of Sanguine Creek Entertainment. All audio clips and sound effects are used under a Creative Commons Attribution or Public Domain license from Purple Planet Music at purple-planet.com or the Sound Bible at soundbible.com. Please see the show notes for more information on all the clips used in this episode. That was great. I love that.
Thank you. Why are you afraid of dolphins?
I'm not afraid of dolphins.
Why are you afraid of dolphins?
Fuck you, John.
I am, because they're morally bankrupt.
They are morally bankrupt. It's not a fear. It is an anger and a hatred that stems from completely useless place.
It's not irrational fear, it's rational fear.